on a monthly chart. This is a 5... Might I say that this is a 5-minute chart. Ugh. Ugh, indeed. See what the people are saying right now. Oof. This is madness. Fubo's been playing me here. Are you going to break out? Are you going to fill that gap and then recover? What are you feeling right now? Let's have a serious conversation, Fubo. Because in all honesty, it kind of did. I think. Let me check. What? How low did it go? Really? In that 5 minutes? No way. Well, then I should be going long. Oh. Welcome back, everybody. This is another episode of Quantium Cast. Well, Quantium Research live stream. I'm your host, Ryan Kia, and we are watching GameStop shares explode for no reason. That is literally what we're doing right now. This is not the 10K series. We're not planning on trading. But I don't know what it is. That was what I wanted to happen-ish. What do we see? 38, 60, 50 cents. Yeah, but GameStop, man. What the... Go to 160 and then 110 now. You'd have made 50% in like 30 minutes. What is wrong with this world? $103. Oh my, let me quieten that a little bit. Oh my gosh. Let's get the chat as well. How is everybody doing today on this fine afternoon? Well, in the US it's very early. And if you're trading GameStop shares, this is merely the beginning of a tough week. This is a short squeeze in action. Really, we missed the earlier move. 60s to the... 60 to... What? Alright, Fubo's going down. Cool, chill. National Express for the root of serious trades. I kind of want to go and get this bag. I kind of do. But it would be much smarter for me to take better odds in this situation. So tomorrow on open, if I can get 240, 238, thereabouts, I don't mind. Because really I'm targeting lower range, 220 around, a little bit below, but let's account for spread. Fubo's moving down. I'm sorry, the reason why I thought they'd pop is just because of the fact that they're highly shorted stock. But there's a reason why they're highly shorted. They have literally no cash. The company's essentially worthless. And if you ask anybody out there, what do you think Fubo does? They would say, I don't know. Look at that. Fubo dipping like crazy. Ugh. It's a bit of a messy one. Sounds good, brother. Let me know. Oh, you know what? I'm going to share the link to our stream. Oh man, I'm live watching explode, lol. I'm not even kidding. It's kind of not exploding now. The moment that I thought I could live stream this and capture it, we see a 50% move. Not even 50%, but basically 50%. This is crazy. I rarely trade these moments purely because it's out of my discipline. But it's just crazy to watch. Also, friend of ours was... Oh, we're not going to open Bloomberg there. But a friend of ours was trading AMC today. And let's see how that's doing. I think that's the laggard out of all the others. I've just been sitting here opening chocolates and chilling. Let's see. Oof, that's not great. Well, I guess short squeeze season's coming to an end. Welcome. Let's see. I hope I'm not missing anything on chat. Carbon Impulse is back, says man like Ryan. How's uni? Absolutely great, man. It's chill. We're doing alright. Ooh. Someone said they bought AO a few days ago. Now it's tanking a lot. Maybe faster paced trades are the way. Should I take the 20% loss or keep it in case it improves because I've already lost? I'm not qualified to give any advice, but, you know, I can only think of it as if I was in that position, right? If I was in AO right now, I would cut if I see a new day low equivalent. So really, if I see 318 and all that, I would cut. Any lower, then, yep, it's going to these levels. Well, really, it's this point that I'm talking about. Just over 300 that needs to hold. Otherwise, we're talking, if there is legs, are legs left in it. Yeah, really, 230s, 240s, 250s, thereabouts. Otherwise, it's going to hold this 300, regain ground, and return to an uptrend. Otherwise, you know, doesn't hold that level that I was talking about, then it's going lower. Make what you wish. Play the game. Don't get too emotional and hold something just because you are in it. And let's go back to what we were looking at. Whoa, Fubos. I had a trade in Fubo. Wrong account though, so it's not for the video, unfortunately. But yeah, unfortunately, I got stopped out trying to re-enter at 41.51. And we are here. Let's have a look on chat because I assume there's something I've missed. Live chat normally doesn't work on TradingView for some reason. Let's see YouTube. Carbon Impulse. Anchor's hit your entry yet? Nope, it has not. Look at that. Fubo is messy. Ironically, I kind of like that. Let me pull up what I was trying to find about it. I'm trying to find exactly what I want to find for Fubo. The ideal zone. Pretty sure. Where did I make my notes? Around. Yeah, even 34s. So this isn't too bad. It's not a full breakdown. Fundamentally though, it's overvalued, as we all would like to explain. Alright. I didn't get the Enquest entry, unfortunately. Let me use AMC, because I kind of don't want to look at that. I don't have much interest there. You've been applying to some summer internships. Well, I don't know if I said since last time, I work at a research consultancy, so I didn't feel the need to go and work to some places, you know, for experience and all that, because I guess, ooh, got distracted. Look at that, $90. Oh, what happened to $200 for GameStop shares? Oh my, are we gonna see? Sub 93 really is a breakdown. Well, yeah, so since I got that position, I have been not worrying too much this year. I think next year I'll probably look at some stuff, because obviously investments are the way forward. If only the UK had a decent option platform. Yeah, I wish it would have been much better for us to trade, because you can see with GameStop, right? Although I can make calls or whatever, there is no logic in trading them, like with our capital, because think about it. This could have doubled, halved, whatever, all that stuff. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't at all for you to try and make some money out of it. The only way you could do, I suggested March 19th calls, sell those calls, and then sell the spreads, which is probably the best kind of strategy you can take. Or if you want a simple strategy, buy puts with longer dated expiries. But the problem is, whilst you have a fixed loss, which is good, if you're buying those puts at the current volatility, you know, implied vol, all that accounted for, the premium is going to be very expensive, and you might as well just short the shares. You know what I mean? You're just controlling a little bit of risk. Well, you could do that by buying a set amount of shares, but at least you have fixed. Yeah, you know what? If you're gonna short, at least buy puts with a bit longer expiry. A lot of people are gonna be losing a lot of money trying to short this. Probably institutional guys. A lot of people are gonna be making a lot of money. Probably guys from Wall Street Bets. I mean, it's nice to see people doing well one way or another, eh? But I feel like this is more brutal. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at that. Is that halted? Because that is some flat price action for this share. Fubo's cooled down. Wow, we saw that go 36 and we did nothing. That's kind of the top end of the zone I wanted it to go to. It's in a break, but do we get played? That's the question. Wow. Well, I'd be going back long. 41.50 break. $40 stop loss. Same kind of game. Is there enough time to log in? Again. I'll make sure I do this on the right account. No stress now. Nope. Yeah, GameStop must have hit an auction or halted because it never stays still like that. Eesh. Someone grabbed Fubo. Ooh, congratulations to you. Let me put this here. Oh. I should probably close that, but it's nothing sensitive, which is fine. Alright. Well, has this halted or is it my internet? That's what I need to know. Let's check the account. In case anybody's wondering where the 10k account is at that we started about 2 months ago. We're up to... Ooh, new platform color. Hold up. Let me show you this new platform color. I don't know if I'm rocking with it. 5G. Look at that. It's too bright. Can I change it back to the dark? I don't know what they've done. Oh, Fubo above 40. Fubo TV. That is the move you'd expect, though, of a resilient day. Fill a gap, go higher. I'd be going long above 41. Stop. Oh, am I even going to be able to put this order in? Give me a sec. Let's calculate it. Because we don't want to be in too long. We're taking smaller size. Clear break for us would be 41. Yeah. 41 bucks spot. I've got time. What am I doing? I haven't even opened the spreadsheets I needed. I wasn't intending to trade today. This was just a bit of fun, but I guess that's what we might be doing. Gotta be quick though. So we're talking probably 55 shares. So nothing too special. And that range was 10% easily. Let me work out the exact real quick. Switch it to an hourly. And we'll see if we can get a clear point to enter. That is a good bit of strength. If it can get back above 41. Yeah. Yeah. Then it should be about 28, but in dollars, what is that? 1.36. Yeah, no, 338. What is the FX rate? Real quick. I haven't actually looked because it hurts me because I get paid from my job in dollars. Let's get a rough order in there. $94 shares, buy order, price level. Is that correct? 41. Oh, got a cold. 41. I haven't checked out on this bit. It did fill what we wanted, that's the thing. This is some crazy market. That filled exactly what I'd wanted. But for it to do so, it needs to really close at the 44, 45 today. Yeah. Let's have a look. It's getting intense. Sorry I haven't checked on the chat, but I will shortly. Get in. GameStop doing a Kodak. Yeah. Need a UK version of Wall Street Bets. Accumulating boot, I presume. Myself, unfortunately, I'm not. I kind of want them if they fall a fair bit, but moment, no particular interest. I didn't read closely that they didn't actually buy the stores, so it's not Primark vibe, it's just home appliances, which is still good. I mean, they're definitely a great company, just they're already having a huge premium attributed to them. Let's go tighter. Move down. Yeah, if I'm going 41, then I'm going 41.40 for clarity. Spread about 40 cents. Yeah, 41.40. Probably won't happen, I think. But we're going to put an order in. Jeez. SPCE suspended. Is that Social Capital? Is that Virgin Galactic? Ugh. Whoa, what's happening there? Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. What is that? 712 divided by 0.3. What's the margin requirement? 25%. Okay. Yeah, about 2.8. And we are trying to shoot for the moon here. Another breakout to day highs and maybe higher. My risk. Say down 23. Okay. 41.4. I should be running this through my system. 37. Yep, stop at 37. That's not 37 points. 4 points away. What is going on? Points. Is that what you want? Okay. Probably even check what time it is in the US. Because if anything's going to happen. Yep. We'll be watching this one closely. Because it really is quite an equal risk reward, but a nice setup for us, if anything. GME is still holding up. AMC recovering a little bit from that 4.1 level. Any fun recommendations, or are you an index guy? Anything, man. I can't recommend anything, but I would look at a couple of different interesting ETFs. The data sharing ETF was one I was looking into. Also, we've got a nice selection of ones here for tech. 3D printing which is, let me just make sure. Where's the 3D printing one? Roboza Robotics. That's a cool one. Global Robotics. Where's the one that has, what's their name? Proto Labs and all that stuff. Oh, it's called PRNT. What am I talking about? I should be somewhere lower. There we go. PRNT. This one's one that I hold outside of this 10k account. It's just a nice investment. It's done alright, as you can see. And that's just in a couple of months. But I think it's a good sector that I like to be in. But once again, buying after it's doubled is quite dumb. So I would try get the quality names if you're bullish on the sector. So ones to look into, Materialize, they popped a bit too much. Proto Labs, a little bit, but still. And we shall see how things go. Okay. Alright. This is an interesting trade because the risk reward's probably bad, but the likelihood of us getting stopped out would be very low. So was I in 2010? Yeah, I wonder where this, how long this ETF has been around. Probably a better question to ask. Maybe 2017. Yeah, I guess it was dying off, but or flat. Now people like it. I'm talking more though from a fundamental and quant side as opposed to just a simple chart and a couple of companies. But once again, when you buy an ETF, you're buying all of them together as opposed to separately. Also, sorry if anyone's typing in TradingView chat. For some reason, I can't seem to. Don't know if it's me who's been having problems as well. Other streamers and stuff. We are watching closely on this one. Fubo is a very interesting one. We need a break above 40.50 and then yeah, really 41.40 is probably a clearer target for us. Interesting. Almost always explodes when things cool down. Nice kind of price action. A little bit of deterioration kind of thing, but it's holding. Alrighty. What's going on across the market? Oil basically flat on the day. $55 Brent, $52. Ooh, let's pay close attention. That is something. Is that in a chat or an... Ooh. Alright, pay close attention. We're going for new highs on the day. And we have... Let me see if I can check on my target. Fubo. Okay. Paying very close attention because I want to place that order just when there's a bit more clarity. For it to be positive on the day, we literally need about 20-30 cents more, which is nice. A holding point. Res at 44.60, res at 49. So if we're going long today and expecting highs, then we're going to be going for that 48, 49 kind of range. Could be a nice payoff for us. Could not. But we shall see. Comfortable with the losses, which is important. Let's see. So we'd be having an order in 94. And the spread's about 10 cents. I don't think this could work out for us today. It needs it to break above 40.50 real quick. We're not going to waste all day at the screen. That's a wide spread, 50 cents either way. Not getting taken up, getting sold off. Oof, that is tough. Tough indeed. Was hype in 2010s, but kind of wasn't right. GameStop halted, really? Oh my gosh. Every time they halt, they're down 30% or something like that. They're down another $10-15 just right off the back of this. This is intense. Should we short GameStop, Michael Walsh? Whilst I don't give any advice or anything, my suggestion is no. If I was in the situation of do I short GameStop or no. Reason why is because, first of all, think about it. If you're in the US and you have exposure to options and whatever, you can buy longer dated puts, right? With having limited risk, your entire investment, right? And you can make the reward of if the move happens. If you're short now and this thing doubles, triples, because irrationality persists longer than one can remain solvent, then it's going to be a bit tough. So why am I not shorting whilst when I saw it go today up all the way to the 130s, I thought that's crazy. You know, even at 89, I could say it's expensive. But it went from 89 to 157. I would have been blown up. And I think if there was a halt and the price opens higher, imagine you'd owe money to the bank, and that's not what you want coming your way. So if you're an options trader, the appropriate course of action are March 19th, let's say, selling those March 19th call spreads. That's probably the best way to get around it. Or just simply going vanilla, using those simple options, puts, buying the puts. Relatively long, let's say 2 months, 3 months time. And say, I don't know, $30 or something. But in reality, would that happen with that time frame? Who knows? If it does, huge payoff. Well, you know, if you can get it for couple of cents on the dollar, it will be great. But the problem is, in reality, you can't. You'd probably be paying up a tenth, and it's not a 10% probability. It's probably nearer to a 2 or 3, if not probably less than 1% chance of working out in your favor and you making the money you'd hope to make on them. So I'd be very, very careful. I'm personally not taking that short opportunity, but what I will be doing is going long Fubo if this break occurs. I'm just going to have a check on US time because it's probably 2 minutes in. US market time. Because I don't want to be in this for longer than the day. And with this kind of price action, I'm more comfortable trading it than anything else. I like the fact that we're trying to hold up. I like this reversal here, but it's typical of a failed kind of attempt to retake that territory. It's good that now we have a little bit more clarification. Yeah, that is a bit of res, and 38 could come immediately true. But our stop would be 37.40. What's $376 in pounds? I'd just calculate that, but I'll do it again. Roughly 280, 20. Each way, or 20 for costs as well, about 300 loss potential. And if this works out, on the unlikely event that it does, which I'd hope for, we are targeting those previous points. Let's go for hourly, clearer to spread out a bit. What am I missing? There we go. What's up, boy Petrofac saying? Couldn't say that on stream, but I'd just say not great. Aren't they just fraud central? Goodness me. I've never not heard Petrofac in the headlines for something related to fraud. Ugh. But anyways. Or accounting scandals. 46.80. We had our 49 level. That ironically comes up here as well. Levels beyond 58, yeah, but probably 40, 49 intraday. I'm probably going to adopt a trailing stop strat. But if I be honest with you, I don't think this will happen. But never underestimate short squeezing stocks. This one was up to 45 from 37, down to 36, now to 39. $2 move isn't really out of its realm, in all honesty. In fact, TA-wise, it's primed. Just fundamentally, it's a crap company, but Since when does that mean anything these days? Crap company, good company, two different things. Or if we don't get this in, say, the next 20 minutes, I'm probably going to end off. Relax a bit. Got some work to do later. Look at that move. Oof. Feel like I'm commentating on a fight. Look at Conor McGregor's failed punch. They've uppercutted GameStop just like what happened to Conor McGregor. I'm sorry. Shouldn't have gone personal there. Love him. Just, that was an unfortunate loss. Woo. What's going on here? This is a 5-minute chart, by the way. So we're talking 2 hours worth of action. So 24 candles of activity. You've had a doubling. You've had basically a halving. And I assume that neutral range is probably really, here. Up in the 110s or something. Oop, Fubo's having another try. Let's see how she's doing here. Spike could catch us out easily and it would be an easy 300 loss for the 10k portfolio. I'd have had larger size if I was doing it on my own, so I preferred to take less risk here and not duplicate the positions because that's far too much overall exposure in my account if I was doing that. Especially on the company I just loathe. But money's money at the end of the day. Trade's a trade. And it's good that we can be close to setting our order even when it's not looking likely that it would get filled. Oof. Okay, well that's a tight range. GME for a stock that's been on a short squeeze. How can you double like every session, fall back 20%, double again, fall back, double again? I'm not even gonna lie yet. If I had to make a call, I reckon it's going to 200. I'm not buying, but I think it's more likely to do that than half from now, at least considering it's $100 or so. All right, are we close? Let's wait until we have a bit of promising action before we consider opening that. And if anything, I'd go 5-5. No, wait, what are you talking about? We're probably going to get spiked if we do that, but we shall. Oh, you guys feeling the tense? Last vid you got a K views, got to do more caps in the title. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Capitals in the title. Kind of clickbait, but not clickbait. How's the portfolio doing? £11,071. We're up about 10.7% to date in about 2 months. Ooh, what's going on here? Yeah. With that spread, regardless of how I play this, I'm going to be back in it. So, if I want to take amicable risk, I'm going to wait till I see 40-50. And then I'm going to set that order in. Oosh. These guys should raise money, you know, because they're a worthless company. But I mean, who with a relatively high short interest isn't a bad company, right? What even is cash? Come on, man. It was just getting exciting. GameStop in a chop. Some adding 10. Yeah, we're up £1,071 since we started, which is nice. Let's hope today can be a nice addition. I think this breakout's gearing. Yeah, similar moves. Bad risk reward versus what I normally want in this kind of situation, but I'm comfortable with it and I can be managing it actively. It would be horrible to just cut out and then see the full move, but we are watching nonetheless. Boobo. Yeah, 10% is alright. It's okay. It's okay. I haven't been too active as well, so it's nice to be up without doing too much. Well, behind the scenes, the research is always going on, but in terms of the intense trades, it's a little bit cooler. Ooh, that's what I want. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Order. Wait, what? That's just an order, right? Okay. For a second, I always feel like I'm placing the wrong type of order. Okay, we've got an order in at 41.40 on Fubo. Look at that. Exactly what I wanted. The break. We've got it in a fair chunk of that break occurring. I'm going to take a note here. Goes above 40. At 41, was it 50? 41.40. Ask to buy. Alright, I'll take that note. There can't be a halt here because it's nowhere nearly as intense as these folks at GameStop and all that, which is a bit better for us. We're getting the easier trade and still taking advantage of the same underlying reason that is boosting shares in these other guys. We could get spiked heavily though. Oh, you're feeling this. Interest-free extra leverage student overdraft. I don't know. I don't know what the student overdrafts are for most people, but if there's anything, don't use your student draft. I know it's interest-free, but if you lose it, what are you gonna do? You know, some people's mentality includes not working and then using money you don't have, and then working to pay off that money you don't have. Why not work and keep money you have? Use that money to grow, also have income in, and put that to work as well. It's harder than it sounds, but it's possible. That's what most people do. Gary Vee himself said that he's like a real successful guy, inspirational guy. He said he was living like he was earning 20,000 a year, but he was earning a couple 100,000 a year in a business. And then he started buying investments in early startup companies and all that. He made so much money. He still kind of lives super tight so that he can get to his goal. I think he wants to buy the Jets. That's like a 3 billion price or something. 41. Come on. I didn't expect to be in a trade today. And this could not work out, bear in mind, guys. But it's nice. Oof. Welcome to everybody watching on TradingView, where most of you seem to be today. Hope everyone's doing alright. Once again, shout out to Carbon Impulse, my cheat. $41 on the bells, on the doors. We could get spiked once again, but because whilst these are irrelevant to us, this is a point of res. Gary Vee, live your ego at the door. That's what it is, man. When you work with people all out, when you're having a genuine conversation with someone, leave your ego at the door. Listen. Yeah. What's the harm in listening to someone, man? Because we so deeply wish to be listened to. Why not start off by listening to somebody else and feel how that is, and then understand that perspective? Jeez, man. I think we're not in for too much risk here. £2,700, £2,800. I hope I didn't make the mistake of not converting it. $94. 94 shares at 41.40. Divide by, gonna get the FX rate up. On investing.co.uk, I have that open actually. It's always a little bit different. 1.36. This hurts me, man, because I get paid in dollars. Not from here, obviously, but my other work. £2,800. Nice. I need to double check the vol estimates. Let me pull up my spreadsheet on the other screen as well and input some figures, because that's important. Oh, yeah, we'd be risking 30% if we held overnight. So this is probably going to be something I hold on the day. Yeah, because half of that works out to be our risk. Okay. Well, we'll do that then. So we're not going for the 58 target, which could happen. We're going for day highs, so 44, 45, if not as high as 48, 49 kind of thing. I think it was 48.9. But obviously there's a spread to account for, so we'll probably get 47 if we hold to that part, say on a break of console. But we look to see a bit of consolidation first. Let's see what's going on with GME. $104. Ooh. Are we in? We're 10 cents away. Well, not 10 cents, 1% away from that trade. Guys, are you feeling this? For a potentially intense trade. I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. GameStop's about to break. Nice. Not for us, but there's some huge option activity, so I can only assume. We have that break that we want on Fubo. Perfecto. Yep, it's gonna have to hold this time, right? I think we'll be in. I'll refresh. I want to catch that moment we get in. Oh, speaking of which, I need to make sure that I record this YouTube video. Is the video capture device not working? Oh, you guys couldn't see me the whole time. I was wearing a robe and I was making sure that I don't let go. The thing doesn't come undone, but okay, that's fine. Hope everybody's doing all right. Welcome. I don't need to worry about that then. I can be a little bit more relaxed. We are long Fubo. Check this out. We are just long Fubo right now. A little bit of res at 41.38. Yet we got in there. We may have gotten spiked a little bit, but momentum looks to be in our favor. I'm going to be using a trailing stop strat here because it could easily reverse immediately. Worst case scenario, 37.40. We lose about £300. This is in dollars, but that's about the pounds equivalent. Not too great. We also pay 0.5% for conversion. What is going on there? That was not what I wanted to happen. Well, we shall keep you guys updated because this is a bit of a volatile one to remember. It's a choppy one indeed. And yeah, we'll keep you updated on how this trade works out. All right. Well, that frustrated me a little bit. Ugh. That's not what I wanted to happen. We need a break. Now, really, we should have put in our order for 41.50. Not the greatest strategy of execution in the beginning, but I'm still bullish. We're still intact. If we can hold above 40, it wouldn't be great to just watch it go down to 37.40 and stuff. Probably flash, but we're in Fubo. We're in at 41.40. Wall Street Bet's doing their thing. Asia does car vlogs entirely. Carbon Impulse says, "No, bro, we ain't seeing you. We won't be seeing you." Let's hope this works out, man, because that I could do with a payday, man. Oh yeah, and I'm glad you can't see me because I'm in a robe. Yeah, I'm in a robe, but that's because I just came out the shower. This was supposed to be my day off where I just sit back and research some strategies to approach a couple of new ideas. And not strategies, research some new ideas, new trades, potential trades for the new year as always, to see which sectors are popping, which ones I want to be in, which ones I don't want to be in kind of thing. And then plan some war chest strategies, how I'm going to execute those, where I want them, long, short, all that stuff. But I thought I really wanted to get in on this vol today, especially where I believed these three are going to pop heavily. Fubo, as much as I hate them, I just think they're going to pop. The quant side says it from my secret source. Once again, though, if I'm wrong, I don't really lose much. If I'm right, it could be a nice payday. It's obviously not positive to see that they're up 8% for the day already. So for neutrality, we'd get stopped out. But I think there's going to be a break here. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Full ask being paid. 41.50. One more time and it's straight to the highs for the day. If not new day highs. That's my game plan with these guys. I'm long, by the way. Wall Street Bets really did their thing, my brother. Wall Street Bets just went. They just yeet to anyone's dreams of shorting these shares. Bye bye. They're just going up. Well, this one's a bit mature in its behavior, which is nice, despite such a huge short interest. 60% of the shares are out short. So when it really pops, you would see probably GameStop type activity, but it's understandably heavily shorted. It's not exactly a great company. As a fundamental guy, I don't really like this, but I will follow the strat that almost always seems to work as well. It's just not something I always go for. Very intense. Oh, S-Chirp, how you doing? Hope you're doing alright, man. I'm long Fubo. Yeah, everybody is, everyone's talking about Fubo, GME, AMC. Let me get rid of this 3D printing EDF. What even are fundamentals? We have to get companies that don't have fundamentals, because that's how this works. The market has lost all its common sense. I thought my camera was on, but it isn't. But I'd have to reset the stream to do that, because I think I was on a meeting call before, so that's probably why. A little bit buggy. But yeah, we're looking to see this break here. We're long at 41.40. Yeah, 41.40. Finally, we're seeing exactly what we wanted to happen. It just took a wild swing. You see a wild swing normally with these things right at open. Then you have normalization and the establishment of trend. So we expect test on day highs and then new day highs. But if we're wrong, stops in at $37.40. It's relatively equal, but there's an element of my secret sauce, my quantitative trading strat, that makes the probability of this much higher. So I'm comfortable with taking a 1-to-1 RR. And the beauty of it as well on Fubo is that I can use a trailing stop as it rises, if it does. If it breaks, if we have a $4 or $5 move up, then I can protect some of my gains by having a nice stop point. Perfect. There's that breakout we want. Ooh, this stream was literally supposed to be me sitting here with you guys watching GameStop explode, which didn't happen because we started when they were halted at $160. They're now, what are we talking, 40% off there? But I guess I'm not going to complain with the Fubo trade. That's working out for me. Well, not really. What are we, flat? Because there's a bit of spread. But that is the setup I wanted. Very, very beautiful. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you indeed. Legend. Alrighty. I love this idea of trading views, having coins and all that stuff. I think it's got a lot of legs. Oof. We don't like getting spiked. Please, no. Let's go back to... Where did the UK stuffs close? NEX? Yep, we were comfortable not shorting them for that trade. AO. Yeesh. I'm not even going to look at them, but I know that they are not too primed. Boohoo, Enquest. Enquest might get that target, but the momentum isn't that great. It's closer to operations update. I kind of don't want that. So, yeah. I should add like a mini list of degenerate stocks. Put GME there. AMC. Fubo. Oh, man. No. What we feared might be happening right now. Our stop's quite wide. We might actually close it a little higher if the setup doesn't work out. But yeah. Oh, didn't realize there are so many people watching on TradingView. Hope everyone's doing okay. And YouTube, appreciate you guys. Carbon Impulse, Asia does car vlogs. Hope you're doing all good. We are not winning, man. Knew I was going this one a little bit handicapped. Jeez. Sitting here cross-armed. You guys probably can't see that though, but frustration. It's not a huge loss. Our account was up to £11,070, so we were up about 10.7%. If this doesn't work out, we're probably losing about 3%, which we could do. Oof, oof, oof. Here comes the emotion. That actually might be it. Very close. What is that spread, man? Yeah. Just widen a bit. Isn't pretty at all. I could probably up it to 38.60 for a manual close if that's seen. Why do I believe in Fubo, man? They don't even believe in themselves. Their financial accounts look ugly. Eesh. She's gearing. Really, this 40 point is what I needed to hold, so I don't really know if I have too much confidence. Yeah. Wasn't it that break initially? Something like, yeah. So that low, 39. If I see 39 lows, I'm forced closing, but for now we've got a chance. Otherwise, you know, worst case scenario, 37.40. Yeesh. We did get spiked, I guess. Oof, oof, oof. How's everyone else doing with this crazy market activity? What do you mean for no reason? Are you stupid? What for no reason? What do you mean? I didn't understand that. Yep. The problem is with these ones, we could easily get flashed. And our initial trade idea might have been better than this. Way to get smacked in the face by the market, eh? I'm gonna stick my stop in place. Unless I see 38 lows, but for now, we shall hold. Looking at it every second isn't great, but just in case our order doesn't go off. Oof, oof, oof. So please tell me about US dollar, Canadian dollar. I have no idea, man. That's not my area. But I would ask somebody that trades Forex actively. There's probably a lot of people who live stream around here. This is so volatile, man. GameStop. Who's gonna give up first? Shorters or the folks long? Very dangerous, this one. It's trying. I can applaud the effort. I low-key got spiked out, even when that was part of the plan. But it does feel a bit sour. Let's see some activity. Actually, I'm going to pull up. Yeah, normally I don't really like looking at them like this, but For now, we shall do 3. Apologies for the yawn. Hope everyone's doing all good. Don't really need too much though. Just a bit of context on momentum. I might have it in ascending time frames of interest. 1 hour there. Daily Fubo. Fubo. I probably switch it to 4 hourly because daily is not too important. Interesting. We held on that 36 retest. I still feel that we're doing day highs. It's just the shortest term setup doesn't look too beautiful at all. See what the chat's saying. Everybody's talking GameStop. We thought, let's give the people what they want. Not necessarily what I want. To look at something that makes you think, how is a company like this worth $7 billion? GameStop, most people forgot they existed. I bet you, if I told you about GameStop last week, you'd be telling me Game who? Games Workshop? These guys are worth more than them. Games Workshop actually makes money. I bet you they'd be frustrated. They might just change their name to GameStop Workshop and then boom, double. See what the folks are saying. Disney's one gained 50 billion in market cap since the Disney Plus platform was released. Nice, but Disney Plus isn't exactly Netflixy yet. I feel like it has potential to challenge it, but they're not exactly the same market. Disney Plus is more PG. Netflix is all round. Netflix 250 billion value. Disney Plus, let's just say 50 billion. I bet there was a premium added when the announcement was made as well that they were working on it. So do we say it's priced in? Probably more, but there will be growth in my opinion. When I looked at the numbers, I think if there's any streaming platform that's coming out on top in terms of quarter-on-quarter monthly average user and month-on-month numbers, it seems that those guys are doing the best. So I'd probably like them for an earnings beat or something soon. Or an investment, really, where that could be a position to play. Ooh, we are not down as much as we were earlier, but that's not exactly how it works. Hourly held, nice. We need this hourly to break, which I think would be the case. 5 min doesn't matter. Too volatile. Too small of a sample as well. Prospect of reaching or exceeding $150 high before end of day. Are you talking about GameStop? Honestly, I have no idea, but I would assume it's likely to go higher than lower, considering nothing has changed. That's a weird response, isn't it? But there's still shorters getting squeezed, institutions being forced to close out. They're on the brink where they're like, give me some more money. But you're not being let the hell out because you've got client money. I feel bad for the people going through that right now. You're in our hearts, but retail money is just buying like crazy. US is just mad. Absolutely mad. We don't have many of those exciting events here. Quantitative easing as much as you guys do. We have it, but just not as much. Bank of England's like, we've got a little bit more ammo. The Fed comes out and says, we have like, what do they call those guns that just shoot like crazy, 100,000 bullets? We have a machine gun. And we've got an extra one in the back room if you want it. That's what the UK needs to learn. If we want our markets to be outperforming, just find a machine gun of economic stimulus. GameStop's in a chop. The thing is though, I'm not long and I wouldn't go long. I'm not short, nor would I go short. I am long Fubo. just because I feel that if for some reason GameStop explodes, there is a widespread amount of interest, and it comes down out of a list that I kind of compiled. This stock is the one that stands out. Super high short interest. I mean, 60% afloat. I don't want to be in for that long, but I want to catch a nice chunk of this action if I can. But we shall see. Later, better. Okay. What's that? Sub 80, and then it's off. Down. This isn't looking pretty. Okay. I'm not adjusting stops because that increases our probability of just getting stopped out, considering we're still kind of in the situation. Why does Fubo stand out to you? How do they relate to GameStop? In terms of short interest, they have... Well, I hate the company, don't get me wrong. And I could lose money on these guys very shortly, in fact. So, a quick point of order, useful analyst. You sometimes lose money, you sometimes make money. But this is a trade that I'm comfortable taking. It just wouldn't be great if it doesn't work out. In terms of standout though, it has a high amount of short interest, no immediate term threat like GameStop and all the others have. So it doesn't have too much debt, but it doesn't have much cash. So in my opinion, they should be raising soon. I don't want to be holding overnight. But in this kind of environment, it's likely to be one that, with this kind of momentum going strongly, is going to hit a couple of stops, especially the large shorters. Whilst they'll probably be right in the end, it's not got liquidity threat. And that's why companies like GSX did so well. Didn't have liquidity threats. I just don't even know what Fubo... Well, I do know what they do. I have no interest in what they do. This is a trade. If that makes sense. There's a good list of actually a couple of highly shorted companies. Let me pull that list up. iRobot was a nice one, but didn't have enough steam behind it for today. Yeah, we could be getting cut out of this trade, unfortunately. I say that as I see the pattern potentially come to an end. Yeah, we could. We could be very close. Yep, very close. What are we at? With this vol, really high 38s I'd be cutting. But we're still holding on. It's a fast mover, so we mustn't get our hopes up. We could get the worst price, if that even does happen. Whew. Alright, these are live prices as well, as I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Just to update a little thing. Yeah, really. 39 lows seen again, and I'll probably dip that just because previous lows are there. 39 would be the point of dipping. We shall see how this goes. Yeesh. Whenever we're close to death, there's always one more chance. Okay, I'm not complaining. What is your GME position? Nothing. Oh, or as in, what do I think about it? I just think it's crazy, right? But I'm not shorting it, that's for sure. If that makes sense. I have no clear idea on that, really. That one is just... I honestly think the company could be dying very, very soon. But if they did a strategic acquisition, raised $1 billion right now, yeah? What are we talking? A seventh of their market cap? Raise $1 billion and purchase, I don't know, a company in an updated area. GameStop is doing a madness. Imagine if you owned options or shares in GameStop as management. You'd be able to sell right now. I think that's probably going to be the trigger to the explosion of the bomb, which could go off, and then that would explode share prices in the wrong way for, well, the share price of GameStop down. Right now it's getting sold off again. We're trying to hope that there's a chance with these guys, but it might be looking bad for us, guys. We need Fubo above 41 real quick. Which could probably be unlikely. If I'm up in my stop, which I probably will do now, just to make sure that this doesn't end really ugly for us, I would do... What's the spread right now? 40. Stop at 38.80. Yeah. What's that in terms of a loss? 244 divided by 1.37. £178 to £200 loss for the trade. Nothing too serious. But in terms of points, that's the smartest point to put. There could be a move over the next couple of days, but once again, I don't want to be stuck in this today. I just want to be trading it today on the back of this momentum. Ooh. GameStop's getting dumped. I reckon try that 80, then continue on. If it's still gonna be a crazy day, that's what I reckon. But I'm not the guy when it comes to GameStop. I don't think anyone is really. Not even management. They don't even know what's happening. In fact, they're probably celebrating that they still have the chance to save their jobs because GameStop has just stopped making sense. Ooh. Not good spread action when the spread's a little bit higher. You get sales taken up at a fair price. It just drops a good 30 cents right off the back of those. Ooh, no. Yep, that's not what we wanted. Ask is now what bid was once. GameStop running out of steam. Everyone's selling off across the board. We're very close to our stop. 2%. There is a way where we could, hold a little bit longer and all that stuff, but I'd not be too interested. It means I'd be stuck in for the day. Shame. I expected this to go much higher. If it is closing below this range, I reckon 36 is all that stuff. Down for the day. Not good momentum. Not the best price action either. Cool down 37.60. Yeah, seems to be the case. If we see this breakdown, we're stopped, but it could, bounce back, all that stuff. But I don't want to ride this the whole way. Not too interested. Kind of want to trade for the day, guys, but it's probably going to be a quick in and out and a loss. But let's see. We're still alive. Oof. We're still alive. Yeah, below 40.50 really, Fubo isn't too interesting. But I had to obviously put my stop a fair bit lower than our breakout point. We saw 40.50 hold. And then we went to a clear point. We got spiked right on the highs. And we fell on our sword. Got kicked out of the club. the long club for Fubo. Oh well. That's the kind of price action that normally has a dump afterwards. Have a look at a couple more levels. Yeah, really, this point, if it's not holding, which it probably isn't, we're looking at 36s, 34 thereabouts, and it could continue higher, but we'll be out for the day. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. 20 cents and we're out, unfortunately. That's that candle I'm talking about, so that's probably doing $2 down. Yep. Ooh. Alright, it looks like we're about to get stopped out of this position. It didn't go too well, unfortunately. But at least we're not holding shares in GameStop. Yep. Are we out? We're out. Yeesh. Okay. Well, we're out of Fubo shares, but look at that. That is some move down. It's another dollar, another dollar, another dollar. We'd probably be stopped out of our original stop. Yep. Well, that's really unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But anyways, let's recap that trade and what happened. So we bought shares at $41.40. We closed at $38.66 at a loss of about £189. I'm pretty sure that's £209 after fees, transfers, all that stuff. Let's just say £210. So really not too many fees in there. We see Fubo's done a little bit of a bounce at where we would have probably been stopped out. It could reverse all that stuff, but it's a shame we didn't get the right outcome. We got spiked right here. Very unfortunate. Very unlikely as well, but we move, and that's what it's all about. Checking out the trading account balance for the 10k portfolio. We're at £10,000 and £10,860 and 38 pence. We're up 8.6%. This was not a great trade to end with for the day. Well, we didn't really have any trades on this account, but I had a good trade on Fubo myself, just not here. The camera's not up as well because I think I was having a glitch with my computer, but nonetheless, we shouldn't be looking at this trade anymore because that's going to frustrate us. We got stopped out 38.66. Our stop was 38.80 something, so a little bit below there. Fubo's done a bit of a bounce, but yeah, we're not going to overtrade. We're done for the day with that. Shame it didn't work out. We'll take a couple of days to look at some more stuff before diving back in. Make sure we're at 100% energy before we get back. Nonetheless, thank you for tuning in to another video of our 10k trading portfolio series. And I've been Ryan Key of quantiumresearch.co.uk. We've just released a new function on our website, Reports, QR+, as I've been talking about for a long time. QR+ has just dropped. If you want to check that out, head on over to quantiumresearch.co.uk. There's a link in the description to this video as well. But thank you for watching the video. We got a little spiked on that end as well with Fubo. But anyways, I've been Ryan Kia. It's been a pleasure. We'll catch you in the next trading video. That didn't work out. When did you start with the 10k? About 2 months ago? 2 months, yeah. I don't want to look at that, man, because I've got a task to do. I gotta meet with meet with someone using Zoom. Oof. Well, that wasn't great. Went long. Fubo at 41. Was it 40? Where is it? Wow, you're telling me we got stopped out, but we were right. Nah. What's going on with GameStop? Messy. Time to not look at the screens anymore for the day, my friends. Imagine I re-entered and got stopped out again. This same old mess. Anyways, £10,860 is what we've got right now on this account. Hold up, 4140. Got cut out at a loss at, what is it? 38.66. Lost about, I'll save that for the video. Now we're incentivized to see Fubo drop further, but not interested. It still is in breakout. It's just I don't like holding this kind of thing for too long. Our history shows, which I'll pull it up real quick actually. Can we look at some of that stuff? Where's the analytics section? Is that what helps? Hold on, let me put it up. Okay, it says any private details. No, there aren't. Okay, well, I'll get the trade analytics. Boom. Check these out. 90 days. This is how the account was up until now. We had one nice trade, one bad trade, one nice, one nice, one nice, one nice. And now we've had a bad one. So our average winning time that we hold these trades, average time that we hold our winners for, goes normally to 5 days on average, which includes a couple of long weekly holdings and all that. And our average losing trade is about 6 hours. So you can see, like today we got cut out. We could be wrong. Whoa, GameStop's getting dumped. Whew. That's all the gains for today gone. Welcome to the party. I'm gonna note that too. Go. Bye. Well, not a great end to that trade. They've expected to be in a little bit longer. And it's moving up a fair bit. Anyways, look at this. So in 6 trades, we've had 5 winners. This should update to 7 trades soon. This is for the 10K account. I love how this site comes up with stats for us. Just don't really like the broker that much, because look, I put 38.88 and I got 38.60. I got spiked right at the top. There could have been a little bit of an issue with the execution. Ooh, okay. Well, we're probably going to end up the stream now. But yeah, profit loss ratio there. All you need. We will have had 7 trades, 5 profits, 2 losses. Worst market is probably now Fubo. I see that name a lot, aren't I? But yeah, so we've done alright so far. Kind of straight upwards curve. Equity curve. Half of that bounce. That move here, which was like AO World Short. Half of that move up is now taken away. We're at 860. Fubo! Fubo. Oh well. I'm going to tell you about it. That movement. I should probably grab some lunch, yeah. Don't. Yeah, I'm gonna post that. Ooh. We get a tax form from you. I have an obligation under. Yes. Make sure I'm documented. Max withholding tax of 30% on dividend adjustments. What? A quick W8 Ben. Yeah, I'll look at that in a bit. Not sure what that means. Yep, so we lost about 220 pounds for the session. Oh well. Times are like that. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure. Appreciate everybody coming on down to watch this live stream. If you haven't already, check out quantiumresearch.co.uk. We've just started working on a report, which is beautiful. 3 reports on, well, each report being on a different asset class every single week. So that's 12 reports a month for £35, which works out to be £3 a report. Imagine valuing your time at £3 to write each report. That's a bit crazy. The scale, it makes sense, but yep, so those are there. And if you don't like the other reports, we got one report on its own. Say if you like indexes, global market indexes, as opposed to cryptocurrency or foreign exchange or whatever, then boom, we've got one for that. And that's only £10 a month, which works out to be same per report. 4 reports, £2.50 a month. Well, £2.50 a report, meaning £2.50 each week, which is what? $4 as a coffee. But anyways, that is what's going on. Fubo is done for the day, considering GME's probably in another halt, and that's just when dump phase comes in. I'm not interested there. I'm not shorting Fubo, not going long, but I guess I'm happy because the momentum ran out, and look, yeah, it's getting dumped. There's no positivity here. Well, I'm gonna make a note. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Fubo invalidated. Set up invalidated. Took no loss on my re-entry. Oh well. Well, I'll catch you guys at some point soon. GameStop's dipping. So the point of this stream is now useless because GameStop shares were supposed to explode, am I right? We weren't trading them. 8 p.m. through UK. Appreciate you for coming through. Appreciate everybody. If you haven't already, follow us on TradingView as well, because that's where the majority of people are watching today. We're on YouTube too, which I will share the link for. If you want to subscribe to the YouTube, it's free to do that, but it goes a long way. It supports us, helps us grow the channel. Fubo is done for the day. Ugh. Well, at least we didn't lose more, right? We got stopped out 38.66. Saved ourselves 50, 60 pounds. Yeah, GameStop. Tried it. Oh my. What's a 10% bounce when you've fallen 50%, eh? More than that now. Eesh. Well, apparently some Wall Street Bets YOLO guy had an opportunity. He had a call at 130 calls, and he hit 160. He could have closed. He would have made 1.6 million off $7,000. That's what the rates were looking like. 1.6 million off $7,000. But I guess he'd have given up all of that. Yeah, with this move. I feel bad for him. Fubo's going to regain, in my opinion, whether it goes another $3 lower or higher, and it would eventually probably take new highs. Just that momentum behind today is probably done for. AMC die and GME could have one of them rushes before close. Everyone trying to, take their losses as low as they can, the shorters. Yeah, Fubo's a frustrating one. It's been a pleasure, guys. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. I've been Ryan Kia of quantiumresearch.co.uk and also Quantium Research Limited. Appreciate you guys. I will catch you all very, very soon. Have a wonderful day. It's the beginning of the week, so take some time off for the evening, and you'll be back tomorrow if things didn't work out your way, like it did for us. Well, all the best, guys. Peace, peace. Peace.